Hey there folks, and welcome back. I'm Game Badger, and this is Empyrion Galactic Survival. Today, it's episode 4, and we're going to be picking up where we left off in the Deserted Powers question. And we're going to do a raid on the next mission objective, which is Lambda Laboratories over in the distance there. Now, I did say at the end of the last episode that we were ready to go. However, I just realised that I only have 2 bandages. So, there's levels of ready, I guess. We have enough plant protein for some more bandages, but not as many as I would like. So let's knock up some plant fibers here. Do we have much wood left? We have almost... And where's the wood gone? Okay, so we don't have a lot. 60 plant fibers. And so what we're going to do is I'm going to head on over to the starter plateau and harvest some more logs for plant fibers and some more plant protein, and then we can get some extra bandages made up. Okay, we're back in the room. We've got some handy resources. We picked up a single thing of cobalt. The only reason for that was so that we could get a chance at the explorer token for discovering cobalt. Although we've handled cobalt ingots, you only get discovery tokens when you're handling, when it comes to raw ore. It needs to be raw ore. And so we're going to set that aside for the moment. Where did we put the rest? Is the rest still in the fridge? They're still in the fridge. Okay. I'll put these in here. We also leveled up to level 8. Now, the next important level that we're looking for is level 10. Hopefully, our jaunt into Lambda Laboratories is going to provide us. Okay, we've got 26 bandages. That's not bad, and room for another bunch. I'm going to let that go for now. Keep that going. Right. I don't actually need this detector anymore. The device here in the ship, that little white dome, that is a scanner which will scan a much further distance. You can see all these question marks, resources, they'll let you know they're there. You need to actually visit them, get close enough, and it will identify the resource or identify the POI. So we don't need to rely on our hand detector anymore. That clears up an action bar space. I had to quickly make a survival tool to get the trees. We don't need this assault rifle because we now have the pulse rifle. How does that not contribute? Okay, do I not actually have... That's madness. It's not assigning that properly. So let's go back. Capital vessel. The paladin. Add to factory. There we go. Put that in there. Will it take that? No, it won't take that, but that's okay. So we can trash that and that. Now we have a lot more spaces available on the hotbar. 19, okay. That's not bad at all. We'll turn those remaining two into fiber as well. We use it for other things, so we'll stick that fiber back into the main base resources box. There we go. I will drop these emergency O2 tanks I had to take out of my suit. We'll put them in there. More oxygen, always good. Always good. We'll chew a couple of these now. The rest in there. Okay, we are ready to go and introduce ourselves to the fine individuals at Lambda Labs. Oh, hold on. What was that? That's a overseeing glider. We're fine. So, I'll see you at the labs. Commander, I'm picking up strong communication signal from the lower levels. Someone is calling for help. We need to find a communication port, get me within its access range. Okay, Ida seems to have a plan already. Now, I'm going to leave the ship running for the moment because we're not done. This is actually an upper level dock. However, there are a couple of turrets here that need to be dealt with before we can safely... There we go, there's one, and there's two. This is why we need so many bandages. Okay, we're in. Or at least we will be. This isn't just a dock, it's a nice door set up so we will be safe from any kinds of anything. Now, I have food, so we'll turn off oxygen, we'll save the oxygen, we'll turn off turrets and thrusters, just to save some power. And because that is shut, I don't need to worry about any drones coming by and snaking my core. We should have some food in the fridge. Oh, we do indeed. I'll drop the core for now into the kit store. Okay, first port is here. I have a contact. I'm analyzing the data and it's AI. Isolated, trapped in a digital memory loop. We need more data. I marked another communications port. Okay, Hen, let's go. Here's the next one. Ida, couldn't this AI memory loop be dangerous for you especially? Let's see if she responds to our request. We rarely talk to her directly. No, Commander, I've got this covered. The AI is isolated and not dangerous. Please, we need to check another COM port. Okay, right. Just clean sweep. Make sure there's nothing hanging around that's going to be a problem. Oh, there we go. Ow. Okay, and I need to heal up before I go and loot that in case there's something there. Have a med pack and we'll have the bandages. Do them both. Okay, we'll quick look. We'll have a look in here. Okay, nicely taken. Right, is there anybody else? Okay. Oh, ow. Another bandage. Reload. And here he comes. We'll loot that. And do we have anybody else? Come on. Oh, there we go. The next com port is in here. Me, oh, this poor AI is trapped in a battle simulation for more than 1,000 years. We should keep looking. I nearly have it tracked down. For the final step to work, we need to find the control station. It's in an office room. Right, yo. That office room is over there by the looks of it. Have a look in here. We will be coming back to this because this is not what it seems. Where are you? Where I can hear you. Okay, that was a badly timed misload. Okay. We've hit level 9. Go in here. Okay, our first loot. Ooh, another laser rifle. Cool. Keep that on hand. Another assault shotgun. We don't really need that right now. So, do you know what? We'll just start loading up. Put it here as well, so save ourselves the carry capacity. Ooh, nice. Night vision. Couple of guns we don't need, but some silicon, cobalt, iron. This is very, very nice. Where does that? How did? I heard one. One's still knocking around here somewhere. Look in here. Oh, detox kit. You know what? We'll take that. No, actually, we won't. It doesn't do anything for us. Another pulse rifle. Some fuel and some resources. That's good. Definitely heard another one of those things rolling around. Where are you? Is that just a? Is that something elsewhere? Open up. Ida, can AIs actually go crazy? I'm just wondering. Ida responds saying, interesting question. That's hardly what. Oh, yes. I am. The prisoner is a level further down. We need to find the elevator. Fair enough. Let's find the elevator. Oh, there's. Take whatever's in there. Oh, I think we have everything. There's nothing in this room, is there? Not anymore. Okay, so we are good to. Okay, find the elevator. This crapload of, I mean, the door is locked. Please follow the marker to the security office. Okay. Go and have a look here. Ida, isn't this whole place a little... Ooh. We're being shot. I'm listening. Please, you have to open the security cabinet with the switch in this room. The security switch is behind it. Use it to unlock the elevator. Apologies, I didn't get the whole log read out before. Because we got attacked by that fella. Go and explain to him the cost of interrupting. Okay, now can we actually see what she was saying back there? PDA log. PDA info. Okay, right. Apologies, we've lost that little bit of text because that dude shot us in the back. Okay, so we'll throw the security switch. It opens up a room for another security switch. Finally, I mean, now we can go to the lower part of the facility. That's where the core should be. IDA's text has gone from blue to red. And I think we've got everything we can get up here. Whoa! Okay. Go down. Oh, the elevator doesn't exist. It's busted, so we're just dropping down to each level. Oh, damn. Oh, no, 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 no. This is not good. Luckily, the shotgun was still reloaded to switch out, but that was dang close. Okay, anything else? Oh, yeah, one left. There we go. Right, what we'll do, I know there's a container there. Go and get this done. This is the core access. The communication lock is active. In order to talk to the AI, you need to use the switch to disable the simulation lock. There's no danger for us. The lock only blocks direct communication with the AI through the still running simulation process. It cannot attack us through this. If you say so, Ida. Right. What could possibly go wrong? Let's throw the switch. Finally, I'm complete again. I'm free from this torture. Nothing binds me now. Ha ha ha! Oh crap, Ida, you said there was no danger. So who is this we're talking to now? This is LAOCAI. That is not Ida. Oh dear. Ida responds, Commander, what exactly do you mean? Where are we? My data shows a gap in the record after we analyzed the circuit boards from the core of the collection point. Possibly a kind of feedback loop. We should really go back to the old timer with our findings now. He will not approve of our excursions. Oh, bloody hell, indeed. I think we've been set up. Now, let's go in here anyway, because there is a red alien container. Oh, yes. Okay, a tier 2 base repair module. That is some very shiny loot. We'll take that. We'll drop it into the cargo. Some raw pentaxid. You know what? I'm going to put some of that into my own infantry so we can hopefully get a discovery token. Come on, discovery token. Okay. Not quite working the way it should. Let's drop this down and pick it up. There we go. Explorer token. Thank you very much. We'll drop that over. Some Arrestian ingots. Now, the Xenosteel blocks, they weigh 6,480. Now, we can't do anything with that, unfortunately. So what we're going to do, we're going to claim the building. Right, now, I want this to be nice and easy. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to claim it down here where I have to come back down. So I'm going to send the drone up. And we'll claim the building at the top. Or at least, as long as the drone can make it, we should be fine. Oh, we're losing contact. How far are we going to get? Are we going to get all the way up? We are going to get all the way up, and let's just lay this in the roof. That'll be fine. We'll turn off the power, switch it over to Hex. Lambda Labs becomes LL. Okay, so we now control Lambda Labs. And let's start harvesting what we can. We don't need everything. We'll just toss all this in there. There are a few items to be that I want to pick up here. But let's deal with this first. So we'll connect to the box, we'll pull it down to the toolbar, and we're just going to drop this into our current build. That should give us a whole decent amount. Give us a bunch of Sathium, but it also took off a reasonable amount of time as well. What we were looking for. And we're also going to take that. Okay, that's, oh, of course, because we were connected to that one. That makes sense. Now, the reason I want this is there are a few things here that I do want to pick up. For example, if we go behind here, get this container as well. Some nice loot. Right, now, get up here. Still something rolling around. Take some med packs. Okay, yeah. I mistimed that. Mistimed that badly. Let's go. Right. Why am I still hearing the noise of something? Okay, now, I said we'd come back here. This panel is a panel for sure, but it's hiding more. Right, we'll pick it up so that we can toss it into the factory. And here we go. Another container. Oh, some shiny, oh, some health packs. Love those, you know. But we'll take the Sathium and everything else and just put it into shadow for now. Now, let's head on back. There's so much stuff here. And if we have a look in the device list, the armor doors, all these heavy doors, they're all quite good. There's a bunch of equipment. We're not going to take most of it, in all honesty. We might take the holograms. Most of it's trash. We're not going to bother with flares. There is, however, 4 tier 2 fuel tanks. That is going to go in our ship quite nicely. We'll take the large gate and security doors from the top. There's 4 large O2 tanks here as well. We'll take those. So yeah, there are a few things we want to dump straight into the factory. So I'm going to get back up to the top. I'm going to put down a container, and then we'll do a harvesting montage, because it's just super exciting just to see a drone run around. But I'm going to spare you that. Stick this down. Will it go here? It'll go there. Fantastic. We'll give it a name. Loot box, as we've done before. Right. Connect to loot box. Let's send our drone down to get what we need. Oh, actually, before we do that, there's a little bit of power. Oh, over 900. So we'll take that. And how much oxygen do we have? That's a nice amount of oxygen. We'll take that as well. Very nice indeed. Okay, let's go. Okay, so that is the big ticket items that I was looking for. We'll also grab these doors, I think. They're a nice size. It's all about the potential resources that it offers to the new ship build. If I get shot by a drone right now, I'm gonna be annoyed. Okay, so let's see what we've got. We're gonna, as I said, we're gonna just drop all of this into the factory. Gives us some useful stuff. You know what, we're gonna keep the lights. We'll put the lights up in the base. Okay, so we are done with Lambda Labs. Pick up the core. It's no longer our concern. Let's head on back to La Grande Maria. Okay, here we are back with the pirates. Now, we did loot some useful things that we can sell. Get rid of this there. Oh, do you know what? We're just going to can that. 7 spare parts. Like the only thing these fellas are going to buy, but it's not nothing. Get a little bit of returns here. So 7 parts. 7, that's 1925 credits. That's not bad at all. Haven't respawned their meat just yet, so we may have to come back a little bit later. Then let's see what the old timer has to say now. Oh boy, it would be better sometimes if you didn't let your digital assistants do your thinking for you. Brains, boy, use your gumption. And a little distrust never hurts anyone. Said the name of the AI was LAOCAI. Let me look something up. I hope it's not what I think it is. Calm down first and talk to me later. Alright, old timer. We got 600 rep with the clans and 1,000 credits. Not too shabby. Let's see what he's saying to it now. It's later. So, of course, this is now the biggest mess that could have happened. As far as I remember, LAOCAI means Large Area Orbital Combat AI. I read something in a legitimately recovered archive module of the Xerax Empire. A 1,000-year-old archive module. These AIs were notoriously unreliable, arbitrary, and had no AI limiter. Son, you unleashed a crazy AI that will throw the whole arsenal of this former test planet at us. Now it's up to you to find LAOCAI and destroy it. Good luck. I've no idea how we might pronounce that. Loci. We're gonna go with Loci for now. It'll be much quicker, and we're gonna agree to do whatever he's asking us here to do. Commander, I can only apologize so much, says Ida. I don't know how this could have happened. Who could have guessed? However, I've taken steps to ensure that this does not happen again, and I have a lead we can start from, an old base that may have served as an amplifier for the commands from Locai's new headquarters. I've set a marker. Okay, no worries, Ida. Let's go and handle that. Find the abandoned base. Now, there's going to be a little bit of loot there, I would imagine. So what we're going to do is we're going to unload Shadow, head back to base, make a new core, and then go and see about an abandoned base. Okay, we're back in the room. Now let's go and see what we can do about sorting out our kit. I will add the money cards. 2,000. That's an okay start. Detox kit, that will go into the fridge for the rest of the medicals. Let's unload the Shadow. Fridge is fine. Kit store is fine. There we go. Right. Put our Explorer token here. Backup assault shotgun and backup pulse rifle. Not a bad thing to have. Spare night vision goggles. That's handy because we already have one down here. We have 2. Okay. We can sell those. And the repair bay. That's as fun as that sounds. We can't really do anything with the repair bay because we also need to put down the repair station. I don't know if we can actually unlock that yet. I will throw the rest of this. There we go. Pistol round. Getting rid of all of our raw resources. And into base stuff, we'll put the things that we can sell. Oh, actually, yeah, that's a good point. I've got... Right, lights there as well. Okay, now we're gonna... The last couple of items that we don't really need from the shadow, we're gonna throw into the factory. Every little helps at this point. We kept one of the force fields because I'm going to do a thing with regards to accessing the underground basement. I'm going to throw that second one in there as well. Be done with it. Okay. Now, as I said, we need a core to handle the next building. Now, the next building is a little bit annoying. I know at some point we're going to get drone attacked, but I don't want my ship to carry the cost of that. I have seen that happen. So let's build a spare cockpit. I've had it happen before. So let's just take the precaution. If we have a spare cockpit and the ship takes too much damage, well, the cockpit is likely the first bit to go. So we're going to be thankful for that, should it be necessary. Where are we on my food supplies? I could probably stand to eat. Okay, we've got a lot of food here actually. Let's turn at least some of it into... Okay. Let's see how our... Yeah, okay, we'll fill these up. Right. And we'll heal a little bit. We have food being crafted. We'll have a couple of bottles of oxygen. Now, before we hit the abandoned base, I'm going to take one quick look for a POI called the submerged tank, which has 3 white alien containers. And if we get the right loot, it's absolutely worth the distraction. And I know roughly where it should be, so hopefully we can find it quickly. Okay, so that took a little bit longer than expected. However, we're here. And we're going to go in with the shotgun. And that was why we went in with a shotgun. Right, 2 containers there, and there's 1 container in the corner. So let's see what we get. Okay, an armor boost, not bad. Titanium rods, assault shotgun, a railgun. Can't make the ammo for that, but that will look beautiful being fed into the factory for some high quality resources. We will absolutely have all of that. And flamethrower, radiation boost, SMG, and we don't really need any of that. However, we will take the fuel packs. Everything else can just be sold or fed into the factory. This is our last roll of the dice, guys. Insulation boost, not bad. First aid kit and a health pack. Okay, we'll have those. Some more fuel. That's not bad. So okay, right. I didn't get from that what I was hoping for. I've had a couple of times getting armor out of these, which is very handy, but it is what it is. It may have been worth the distraction. The fuel is nice. The med pack could come in handy. But we're just going to head over to the abandoned base. It just says, find the core on the lower level and destroy it. Loci should send drones there. I will then determine their starting point. Okay, so I think there's an elemental fella, so let's deal with the locals. That's one. Oh, another one hiding here. Where are you? There you are. Okay. That it? Up top? I believe it may be. Now, I want to get my ship indoors a little bit here to offer it some protection. There we go. Okay, oh no, that's a little bit wider. We'll park here. And we're gonna risk spoiling some food, but that's okay. I'd rather lose some food than lose the ship for the moment. We'll unload these ores and random mods and bods we don't need. And let's go hunting. Stand still. I'm trying to shoot you. Okay, that's two. Oh, there we go. Wee ones are always the more annoying. Job done. If you thought that guy was big, wait till you see his neighbour. Here we go. Makes them, the bigger they are, the easier they are to shoot. No doubt about it. This is the second Tales of Tash datapad. We're gonna disregard it. Like I say, we will get to the Tales of Tash at another time. Let's see what we've got in the loot here. You know what? We'll leave the little containers. Oh, we'll take these. We'll leave the little containers for now. And we'll focus on the large ones. 4402, if I recall the passcode correctly. I do not. 440. Okay, it's 44 something. Okay, I'm gonna have to go into the other room, or I can just shoot the door off once. I really thought I'd remembered that, but never mind. Some doggies. Some more meat. Okay, let's go and open the door here, and... oh, hello. Again, nothing spectacular there. We'll get rid of the first stone. Right, so we're here to destroy the core. There we go, and now we have drones incoming. Now let's get back up to the surface as quickly as we can. Whoa! Okay, I may have forgot about you a little bit. Oh, an alien organism. I like those. Let's get back up the top and let's handle these drones. Oh, damn. I cannot afford to be missing these. There we go. Okay, that's 2 down. A little out of range. I have his position. We should prepare for the battle before we go there. Okay, right. Let's go and get our loot. Okay, so as you saw from that, we didn't really get much. Not very exciting loot at all. It is what it is. So next up we have to tackle the abandoned vessel yard. Now we're getting close to the end of the episode. So, oh ow, ow, no. Naughty. Very naughty indeed. As I was saying, we're getting close to the end of the episode. So instead of going for the abandoned vessel yard just now, we're gonna finish looting up the... There's at least 2 or 3 alien containers in this POI. So we're gonna go and get those after we fix our temperature. Put this storage as well. You know what? We're gonna take this insulation boost because right now we are freezing cold. And we can just swap the multi-boost out for the temperature. Let's see what it does. The multi-boost in our resistance to... the comfort zone is 2 degrees, 51. I will swap that out for the inflation boost. We can take up to minus 20 now. So we'll go with that for the time being. And let's go and collect our booty. Actually, before we do that, let's just drop down a core. Flag it for hex. AB, abandoned base becomes AB. Steal the power, although there isn't actually any power issues to be had here. Let's just pick a box. Cargo box at the top is where we're going to put the things we pick up. Go. Pick up some constructors. Okay, right, we'll go for the... Right, this door needs to go. Password was 4424. Okay, I was close. Some ammo, weapon, well, some copper and some weapons. That's okay. Don't care about those so much. This is going to be a more focused looting for now. So you can see all the good bits. At the end of the episode, I may just do a quick once over and loot all of the remaining things so that we can get lots of resources back into the base. But you deserve to see the big ticket items. We'll get in here. The core used to be for a black, very rare alien container. Now, what do we get? Oh, we have a medical device. Normally you'd have to be level 10 to unlock those. I don't think I'm level 10 yet. Okay, we're level 11. That's fantastic. Right, we'll take that. 24 fusion cells, we'll have that. Some Arrestrium ingots, we'll have those. That's some pretty good loot. Let's see. Then we go upstairs. There's another one upstairs somewhere. Fridge. That floor is going to fall apart. And we'll have some waffles and we'll have some dino stew. Some nice health and food coming out of that. Take some meds. Some more things to loot. Do we get... Okay, that's not good. Yeah, meh. Okay, let's go through here. I believe there was one. There we go. The final alien container of the POI. And we get more night vision, some basic resources, and a hover vessel sized mechanical drill. Again, not going to use it, but it will fit into the factory very nicely. And that's all the big ticket items. So what we're going to do is we're going to end the episode there. And like that, I will continue to loot the remainder of the base resources like the doors and things, just so that we have them available for the next episode. But yeah, that's us done for now. So thank you very much for watching. You want to hit like and subscribe if you like what I'm doing here. If you want notifications, do the bell thing. Now I've got Patreon if you want to support the channel, also a buy me a coffee. The links are down in the description, as is the social medias for X and for TikTok, where I post a lot of the shorts and notifications of videos coming up. But yeah, feel free to join the club and see what's going on. And I look forward to meeting you in the next game, in the next episode. It's gonna be fun as I run out of oxygen, literally. This moment, running out of oxygen. So we'll take that. I live for another moment. So once again, thanks very much, and I'll see you in the next episode. Take care.